Hello guys and welcome back to another vlog. Oh, he's just looking at me. Second vlog for 2025 and I'm so excited. I did have this part of the video put in last week's video, but it was just going to be way too long, so I thought I would just dedicate a video to my goals. But I wanted to just jump in before I start talking about my goals, and I wanted to give you guys something that will be very beneficial if you're setting your goals and just to really set yourself up for 2025. I and Lily have put together a Notion template which is available for you guys for $11 Australian. I'll leave it in the description box below, but basically I'm not going to show you too much because if you get it you're going to get all the goodness, but it's basically a big Notion template for you to set your year up. We've got journal prompts, habit tracker, even a bucket list. You've got a vision board, you've got reminders. I've connected it to Spotify because we have to. Morning and night routine, and then down here it literally will take you through step by step what you need for your vision board. We've got goals, which I kind of go through in this video and what I've done for myself, so that will explain that as well. You've got a little bit of reflection here that we ask ourselves questions every week, every quarter, every month, whatever works for you. You've got your weekly planner and then it goes into a calendar here. I know you probably can't see that, but you will if you grab it for yourself, and I've really taken the time to put everything in there that I've been using. I've tested it and tried it myself, and we've had amazing feedback. So I'll leave that link in the description below for you guys. Great feedback, you're going to absolutely love it, and you can also like customize it as you like. So if you're really experienced on Notion, you can add and take away what you like and don't like. It's quite easy to use, it's user friendly, so yeah, you can add what you like and make it your own, which is really cool. You can add your own colors, vision board, all that sort of stuff. So very, very handy to have, especially going into the start of the year. But I'm going to jump straight into my goals for the year. If I've missed anything, I will have jumped in and added it, because I feel like I've also just gone through my goals again since I recorded this. So if I jump in, it might chop and change, but otherwise enjoy this video. Hopefully it sparks you to set your goals and also just go above and beyond for the year. But love you guys and enjoy this video. All right. Okay, you're a bit low. Okay, let's get into my goals, shall we? Honestly, I'm so excited for this year, and I was really excited to set my goals for 2025. I just feel like there is this energy to 2025 and it feels magnetic and it feels like it's going to be an insane year. So let's get straight into it. The way we set goals, we changed up not last year, the year before, or it could have been last year. I can't remember, but me, Lily, Taylor and Riley always sit down and do our goals. And the first year we did it was into 6 categories, which is health and fitness, business and career, travel and experiences, relationships, which is family, friends and romantic, financial and personal development. So there are 6 sections. And then under that we do realistic and big dreamer goals, okay? I've actually fitted out a full Notion template on all of this. I've spent a lot of time on her and I love her very, very much. And I wanted to keep it simple and not make it too hectic, because sometimes I will buy a Notion template or download one from somewhere and I'm just like, this is too full on, I don't understand. So I've very much kept it simple and it's just exactly what you need. So I haven't exactly done all of mine just yet, but I'm going to go through what I do have. To explain realistic and big dreamer briefly, it's essentially where your realistic goals are ones that push you and expand you and you need to work hard to achieve them, but equally you're like, yep, that is possible for 2025. The big dreamer goals are kind of like, okay, that's an edge, like I may not even achieve that this year. That might be a 2026 goal or a 2027 goal. So you're really going like above and beyond for yourself. So for health and fitness, my realistic goals are clearing skin, which is definitely on the way, but just to further that. Regular periods, because still not happening. Fun training. So I really just want to mix up my training, have fun with it. Being a mixture of weights, strength training, Pilates, high rock stuff, conditioning, Pilates, I think I already said that. I may not continue my running, I think I will, to be honest, but yeah, just really mixing it up and having fun with it. And then my big dreamer is a high rocks comp, which is like, definitely, it could happen if I wanted it to, basically. I just don't know if I wanted to or not. I did a mini session of high rocks the other day and literally thought it was so hard, and it was a very, very mini version of it. So I would need to be training properly, or I would just be silly to just enter and just give it a crack, because I just can't give it a crack and run 8K plus, what is it, like 8 different exercises? Yeah, that's a lot. So that's that. Another thing I have is simple beauty. And when I say that, I mean like no extravagant appointments. I don't want to be getting my nails done every 3 weeks. Like I just want to be simple and simplistic. I've had the nail journey that I've had. I'm over it. And I said to Lily, I don't really want to get my nails done until October, which is when we're going to America. So I may or may not, but like I just don't want to. I'm happy to just get like, I literally just have nail polish at the moment and I want to just like stop focusing on that stuff. Obviously I'll still get my brows and I don't really do much. Like I'll get my brows done, I get my facials, but my brows are like everything. I would never not get my brows done. And my facials obviously to support my skin, and then my hair is like once a year I'll get a gloss basically. So just very simple and like minimal makeup, you know, simple gold jewelry, just like simple but like effective, if that makes sense. That's that section for now. Business and career. So this year in my business in TORISSTORY, I did a 6-figure year, which is for me a massive deal because I haven't come from money. My parents always role modeled working really hard for what we have, and yeah, I guess just like working hard to get what you want. So to be able to have a 6-figure year within my first year of going full-time on myself and full-time into social media only halfway through the year was just, I'm so proud of. And just to like be in a position where I don't have to ask my parents for money anymore, which has been like the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, which that was something that I hated doing but always had to because I wasn't working a lot because I was always training and just things like that. So I'm very, very proud of that. So I want to double what I made this year. I would like to hit 100k followers on Instagram. And now I always say it's not about numbers, and it's not. And this is something a lot of content creators have been speaking about, is we set goals of like hitting a certain follower count, and it's not for be like, oh, I have 100k followers. It's literally to push yourself to continue creating content that is relatable, inspiring, hitting new like members, hitting new people to be a part of your community, more people to inspire. And it's just that goal of like pushing for more and more and more for me to grow my community and to like help as many people as possible. So that's why I have that number. I'm currently sitting at 47.9, so I didn't quite hit my 50k of 2024. So to set my goal for 100 for 2025 is obviously a lot, but I'm just ready to put in the work and like, I don't know, hopefully this is my year. I feel like I've been putting in so much work and I am growing, and I constantly am, but maybe not at the rate of others. So I feel like that goal for me is like really important and would be such a milestone. Like even 50k is going to be a massive milestone. For YouTube subscribers, I've written 15k when I have not even hit 10k. I don't even know what I'm on. I'm on 5 and a bit. Oh no, I'm on 6. So I haven't even hit 10, and my goal for 2024 was 12, and now I've written 15. So yeah, obviously that's a lot. And again, I probably didn't need to set it as high. I could stick with 12, but I just want to make sure that I'm pushing the content out. I really want to try and get 2 videos up a week. And I also said last night that I kept getting in my head about YouTube and like having to have this goal of having a purpose for YouTube as I do in every other pieces of content. Whereas for my YouTube, it's for me, it's like the BTS of my life. It doesn't necessarily need a specific, I don't know how to word it. Like it doesn't need a specific structure or plan or full marketing plan. Like it literally just gets to be me bringing the camera around in my life, and it's just the BTS. It's for me. I love to watch them back for my kids one day, and for you guys to just come along on everyday life. And so I think I just need to take the pressure off, film more and upload more, and not like stress about specific editing and things like that, and just like get the videos out there. So that's a huge one for me. I can't say what this one is yet because it's very much in the works. It's very much early days, but I would love to do a collection with a certain brand or company in a specific area. There's actually a few that I have in mind, so it's just kind of what comes to fruition and what works first. Maybe none, maybe a couple. Yeah, there are a couple really important ones and really fun ones that I would love to see come to life and be able to offer you guys as well. Then in the podcast, for example, again, 6-figure year, 111k followers on the Instagram page. We have I don't know if I can say this yet. I'm gonna say it, but you can't tell anyone. A tour coming in 2025 for Raw Reality. So just keep it hush, keep it to yourselves, but get excited to yourself. Potentially something launching mid-year, think winter, think cozy. That's all I'm gonna say. And also something really exciting coming for Raw Reality is vlogs. So once a month, we're gonna do a BTS vlog of Lily and I basically running a business together as friends, as housemates, and just all the BTS that goes into that, which we've already started filming and I'm obsessed with. I haven't done Big Dreamer for this section yet, but we'll get there. Travels and experiences, I've got solo trip. I'm not 100% sure where. There's like potential of it being Canada, but I don't know if that's realistic for me to like fit in financially and with everything going on for Raw Reality. If not, I would love to just go somewhere on a solo trip in Australia. I've got USA for 4 or 5 weeks at the end of the year, which I'm so excited for. I feel like everything I'm working towards for this year is just gonna lead up to that, to just like take time off, have the best time over there and take Jackson to America. Like, I could get emotional thinking about it. I cannot wait to take him to America. I've also got a cruise, which I actually forgot to add, which I'm so excited about, which is earlier in the year. And then a Chaos Girlies trip, which is our group chat name. So a trip with the girlies. Again, I don't have a big dreamer for this goal. It probably would be the Canada solo trip, which I'm gonna add in because it's like, could happen, but like, is it a stretch? Yes. So we'll see. Then I have relationships. So us girls have decided to do every Thursday night is girls' night. We're gonna alternate houses and just do dinner, games, movie, whatever it is, and just like give us no excuse not to hang out. Like, because sometimes we'll be like, oh, maybe we'll hang out on the weekend, then everyone just like doesn't reply, or we stop texting, or like we just do our own thing, which is so fine. But just having a specific day, and maybe it'll be every week, maybe it'll be every fortnight, but on Thursdays that's our nights. I want to have a big Christmas this year. We have decided to stay on the Gold Coast for next Christmas, purely because I would love for my dad and my little brothers to come over here, and I would love to bring them over myself. I'd love to get a big house and just have a Christmas on the Gold Coast with great weather. Not that I haven't had great weather for Christmas, but just like being here. I've traveled for Christmas every single year, basically for my life, and I have just, yeah, I really struggled this year. We've had so much resistance towards traveling, and we had the big road trip and all sorts. So I just would really love a Christmas on the Gold Coast, which is now our home, and I love it so much. And to have my dad here, and hopefully my mum will stay here as well, and just make a big deal, do lots of presents, because we never do Christmas presents, Jackson and myself. So decorations, getting a house with my family would just be, again, emotional thinking about it. I'm so excited. Look, this is controversial, but I do have on my goals vision board is to get engaged. You guys know, if you listen to the pod, if you listen to my videos, I cannot wait for that era of my life. Since the moment I met Jackson, I feel like I just knew he was the one. And I am not like rushing to get married or anything like that. Like, I want to be a fiance for like minimum 1.5 years. But I don't know, I just, the thought of like kind of solidifying it in that way, and just like, I don't know, it's not just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the materialistic thing of like having the ring. It's just like solidifying me and Jackson and our future, and not that, you know, we don't talk about it or it's happening, but it's just like, I don't know, I just cannot wait. One of my beautiful best friends, Erin, just got engaged, and it was so beautiful. And I know we're just in that era. Like, I've already got 3 weddings this year, and I'm just like, insane. And look, if it doesn't happen, I won't be disheartened. It's just on my vision board, and I would love for it to happen, but if it doesn't, also fine as well. Don't have anything. Probably big dreamer would be the engagement, let's be real, because Jackson always jokes about it being in 5 years' time. So we'll just see. Whenever happens, happens. It's amazing, but it's nice to just have that little ring on my vision board, you know? Financial. I would love to buy a property this year. Don't know if it'll happen, don't know how, don't know when. It probably could slot into big dreamer, but it is like on the horizon within the next year, 2026, well, 2025, 2026. So that would be amazing. I would love to save 70 grand. That is a complete ballpark number. Like, I've absolutely, that's kind of unrealistic now that I think of it. So don't know if that's realistic, but like, I'm gonna leave it there. I could probably put it in big dreamer, but like, I've changed, Jackson and I have like changed all our accounts. My savings is in a separate account, so I don't always see it. So now I just feel like I'm constantly putting money into my savings without seeing it, which helps a lot, by the way, because I used to open up my NAB and have like savings, GST, business account, spending, whatever. Now that it's not in my eyesight every time I check my bank, I don't know how much is in there, and I just keep sending money to my savings. So it's kind of nice, and I highly recommend that little tip, is putting your savings into like I have 2 different banks, like my business and then my savings is in a different bank. I don't know, it's just worked for me since I've done it in the last couple months. So that's that. A big dream, a goal of mine is to buy my dad a sauna. They're not cheap. We obviously have our Revel sauna, and I would love to gift him a Revel sauna. They are the best, and he keeps asking me, where's my sauna? And I'm like, yeah, I know, I would love to give you one. He did just buy like a little chest freezer ice bath, and he would just love that addition, and I would love to be in a position to be like, here's a sauna. So that is on my list, and I really, really, really want to tick that off. And then lastly, for personal development, I actually don't have anything on my list because I genuinely am not sure. Last year I had like do a course and like read a certain amount of books. I didn't do a course and I didn't read a certain amount of books. I listened to a lot of podcasts, and just being realistic, like I'm not into reading. Like I can read here and there, and I could probably try just get my Stephen Bartlett book back out and try and read again. Like in my saunas, I really like to try and switch off. There was one I had in personal development that I thought of the other day, and now I can't even. Oh, one thing I would love to do for personal development is, I don't even know what you call it, but speech. I remember we were talking about it with Lily's dad. It's like speech education or something, but it's where you go and learn to like speak and present, and like being, you know, in front of a camera all the time, whether that be socials like Instagram, YouTube, or the podcast, which is now leading to big events and public speaking and speaking on panels. I would really love to just like further my language and my speaking as a presenter. I feel like that would be really, really cool to do. Lily and I both want to do that this year. But other than that, I don't really have anything. Just to like continue to grow, challenge myself. Beyond the Comfort Zone is like a series that I've been doing on Instagram, which has only just been my running at the moment, which is also now leading into ice baths every day, which pushes me in so many ways. So yeah, little things like that is definitely just constantly working on personal development basically. But they are my current goals that I've gotten written down. I feel like I will be adding to them as we go. But I also want to show you my vision board because I feel like I do it every single year. I'm going to speak to it here, but I'll put it up here for you. I'm just going to move my vision board. Isn't she stunning? There's a few things I still want to add to her. So maybe the next vlog, if I've done it, I will update you. But basically, top left corner, this is the engagement. It's a stunning photo. It's actually a beach in America. Now our America trip is, we don't know how long. I'm hoping like between 3 and 5 weeks. We are wanting to do a big trip, see a lot of places, LA, Vegas, multiple destinations in Texas, Miami, Florida, New York, Hawaii. So there's a lot in there that I would love to do. A big focus for us is like all the sporting games, so like NBA, NRL, like doing whatever is over there, like baseball would be cool. So hopefully we can, I really need to plan my trip around those games so we can go, because I know Jackson would absolutely love that as well. We've already spoken about it. Visiting New York is high on the bucket list. I cannot wait to, I've never been, so go to New York. Miami, again, also high on the bucket list. I've got friends in Miami that I can't wait to meet, that I've spoken to on socials for so many years. And just Air One, because like I want to go to Air One. Also LA, got my Santa Monica hotel. That's where I stayed this year, so I want to stay there again. Just above that is 3 girls hanging out, and that is just like our Thursday girl nights and just having a lot of girl time, and our group just getting stronger and stronger. Then to the right of that, it's a girl with a young boy. Okay, my camera keeps overheating, so we're gonna make this quick. Just for me, that's like me and my little brother. So this year trying to get a lot more time with my little brothers. I didn't get to see them last year at all, I don't think. So big priority. I know I'm going to Perth in June for an event, so I'll be making sure that I get over there for as long as possible to spend some good quality time with them. Next to that is obviously just a laptop on the couch. That is rest and reset. Spending a lot of time recovering and resting on whether it's weekends or just like making sure I'm getting me time to chill out. Then the next one is just like our dining room. I haven't completed that room yet of the house, so that is huge priorities to get a nice big dining table and complete our dining room and our house basically. Then we've got obviously a girl looking at a beautiful collection of clothes. Hint, pick it up if you will. And then just below that, this is like all my business side of things. So there's like a podcast rebrand. Obviously that main character energy, look good, feel good vibes, that girl getting her makeup done. Next to that is 1 million streams on Spotify. Again, hoping to achieve that. That is one of our goals actually for earlier in the year, which we're actually not too far away. So that is a massive goal for us. Below that, as you can see, a public speaking. I love that it's just Slay Los Angeles. Like that is so slay. But that is for me resembling like public speaking, speaking on panels and events and things like that. To the right of that bottom right corner, we've got obviously looking at the BTS, looking at a brand campaign, working as a team. I've also got some money in that corner and also my 100k followers, that 100k cake, taking photos, celebrating 100k, hopefully for both me and the podcast. And then I've got that photo of the cruise, and that's that. There's a few things I want to add, like just some like high engagement analytics on Instagram, just making sure I'm always focusing on that. Obviously the quote of my Delulu era, just going above and beyond. I need to add the word beyond actually being my word of the year. So I need to do that. But I absolutely love my vision board. There's a lot on there that means a lot to me. There's a lot on there, full stop. But as I said, this year is going to be very, very big. And I think especially from now until October is going to be massive. And then hopefully October, November is a lot of relax, travel, fun, and being able to switch off whilst doing a little bit of work. I can, and I've built my life to be able to do that, and I'm so grateful. So I hope this helps. Keep your eye on Raw Reality Instagram page because there's a lot coming for you guys to really set yourselves up for 2025, make 2025 your year and have the best year yet. But I think this vlog is long enough, so I'm going to end that here. My camera's about to overheat, but I absolutely love doing these kind of videos because I get to watch them back at the end of the year or in the middle of the year. I tend to like switch up my vision board and reassess my year. If you have any questions, please drop them below. I would love to help you out with setting your goals, doing your vision board. But just a few things. Make sure when you're setting your goals that they do really align with you for where you're at right now and what you want your year to look like. Don't be disheartened if those goals don't come to fruition. Like there was a few on my vision board last year that just didn't end up happening. My life completely went in a different direction, and sometimes that you can't guess those things. Those things you just don't know are going to happen, and that is the beauty of life. So it's just making sure you're setting those goals in alignment of where you're headed right now, and you can adjust as you go, and it's never the end of the world if you don't achieve a goal. You just, rejection is redirection, as I always say. And when you're doing your vision boards, make sure you're selecting images that really mean a lot to you, like that girl with the young boy, like that is me and my brother. You know, that girl sitting on the chair getting her makeup done. I'm like, that is the energy I want to embody this year, and really look at your vision board and go, yep, that feels so good. Last year, I haven't actually done a physical vision board for a very long time. So my goal this week is to print them all out and get them on a vision board to put in our room or in our office. We've done our podcast one, and now we can do our personal ones and have them up in the house. I think just seeing them and feeling the energy of that board does a lot more than you would think, but obviously it doesn't take away from the fact that you have to do the work to make those things happen. So this year's going to be big. I can't wait to bring you guys along, and I'm so grateful for your support this far in my journey. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I just mentioned, the support means the world, but it enables me to grow, continue to bring more content, continue to do bigger, bolder, more amazing ideas in order to inspire you guys to live your best life. So I love you so much. I will see you in my next video. But otherwise, have the most amazing day, week, whatever you're doing, live it up. Love you. Bye.